Hi, everyone. Welcome to this week update. Exciting times await us, and most importantly, those are my hub, where we can do more physical training and get some other benefits. This is DXY, daily time frame. So we want to look at what is next, what the course and the way that the trade is going to go, the US election impact on our trade, and what we are going to see. Let me stress here, and let me note here that you cannot always 100% be right. Being right is like, this is where the price is going to stop, and this is where the price is going to pull back or change the course. You can not be 100%. What we try to achieve here is 90% accuracy or more. And when structure has changed in the middle and it's not going to follow what you think, if it's been modified, your knowledge, it's also very important to know what has changed and where next the price is going to get to. So we're going to discuss lots of possibilities that the price may print and how to apply ourselves. Now, we know about structure. I've been talking to us about Elliott. I believe in Elliott wave and structure and the wave format. But it's not always good to blindly put an entry thinking that at that spot of an entry is going to turn. They might change structure in the middle, but your ability to quickly spot that something has changed is what you need to know. I'll be teaching my students in the physical class on what to do when you are trying to read your structure and you think from the structure, this is where you think the price is going to make a change or a turn. So what to do, you may set a limit or not. I mean, it's a pending order or not, but at that moment, you must know what to do when it's almost time. Now, based on what we are seeing right now, it's like we are seeing the possibility of having a WXY, where this is the W and the Y extension is going to break this to the upside. And if that happens, where do we think price is going to store? The price may use 108 at the point of resistance here. You can see this candle here. This is DXY. So this candle here, at this point of about 108, is an area that price may store, which we coincide with 100%. That, for me, is 75% probability the price will get to this place. But if price violates this area and we don't have an ending structure, or yes, because you must begin to look for a diagonal in those areas, not just a price action. You are going to look for diagonal in those areas. So if you're not getting a diagonal and ending structure in those areas, then the next place the price may visit is a 1, 2, 3 extension of, from this point of W, from the point of the origin of this W to the end of W, you take it down to get a retracement or an extension to the upside. An extension of 100 falls here, an extension of 127 falls at about 110. And that will be the last area around this area that we expect, yes, this particular area that we expect price to take about. Why? I'm not expecting a zigzag to the upside of about 161.8 or 138. I'm not expecting that because of how shallow the correction has been in this area. So it has been shallow. We've been in correction for almost 2 years now, since around January 2023 till date. It's going to be January 2025. And that will be like 2 years we've been in correction. And the move here, took less than 6 weeks, if I'm correct, or 6 months. Let's say from September till 2002 till February. That's about 5 months. So the entire move or run took about 5 months, and we've been here correcting for about 2 years. So if we finish, this is not complete, and the way price had corrected here with this move to the upside, which we saw on the second day of the election. So this is the day of the election. Like I told us, I released a video that we might likely see a drop in the dollar, but following the election, we are going to see this to the upside. If they had wanted to finish up this, if they had wanted to finish up price this way, the price rightfully should be coming down the way it's coming down. Then we're supposed to see a correction to the upside and another drop. And that may also give us probably a possibility of a much longer or deeper correction. But with the bullishness that we have seen from the dollar to the upside, and with this small correction and this push to the upside, and what we saw was not a deep movement to the downside, and almost price pulling back to the upside, tells me that now we are going up. So dollar will continue to gain strength. That is what I can see here. We'll continue to gain strength until we hit those levels. But now, hitting these levels, we have to be very, very objective. We don't just go blindly to, but the best is when you are buying, thinking that the dollar is strong, it's better you begin to monitor, you trade your stop loss, because we might still get, for instance, on euro dollar, about 330 to 530 pips to the downside, and which you don't want to miss. But you have to trade with caution. Buying euro dollar now is very risky, but selling is what I would prescribe. Now, let me bring out the drawing here for you to see what most likely we might be seeing from this market. If price is going to choose this to complete as a flat here and drop, then price will not break this current area, the current height of 105,450. Price should not break that. But if price breaks above that and holds above 106, if price should break and hold above 106, then these are the areas. This is the first area that I will expect price to take about at about 108. And if price pulled up, this is where it's coming. And I think this is the maximum area that we are going to see dollar movement in, falling like lightning. But for now, we are almost there. We just need to continue to go in line with the dollar. Once we take up this area, then we are going up. But when you get here, be cautious. Be cautious, look for the actions, look at what price is going to do. If price begins to give you something like this, that you saw an ending structure, that you must know an ending structure the way it occurs. This is an ending structure here. You can see that's an ending structure here. So that's an ending structure. In this case, is an ending diagonal here. So you can see we always get it at a turn. See the way also it formed here, an ending structure here. These are the things you look for in those areas. These are another ending structure. These are another ending structure, and price began to fall. So we always see this is an ending structure here. Also a small ending, smaller ending structure. We always see this ending structure. On this one, this is a diagonal. It's a leading diagonal in this case. It's a leading diagonal because you can see the way it has gone. So it's a leading diagonal and price began to fall. This is also an ending structure here. You can see you identify those ending structure. Once you identify them on the daily, then the price is ready to move. Now, with this, it was looking like an ending structure, but by the time you look at it, really, it's a correction, which is an ABC. It's not a complete. If it's going to form an ending structure, we will see, would have seen that. So it's not an ending structure. So we continue to go up. Now, price is pushing to the upside. So what next are we going to do? So let me just go there quickly. With what we saw on the dollar, let's go to the 4-hour time frame. On the dollar 4-hour time frame. So this seems like we've won now. Let's go there. This looks like a complete wave to the upside if we've won. And this is where we need to be careful because they didn't give us a complete correction of a wave 2. You should have expected an ABC because this is more than ABC. And that's how they can be so cunning with structure. You must know what, because relative to this one, this is a correction. But looking at this correction is beyond 1618, and that's why we have to be very careful at times before we jump from here down to this yellow here and back up. We know 161.8 is here. Price had fallen lower than that to react at about 2. So anybody could have thought, oh, yes, we are going to at least correct a bit to the upside for one more time before if we're going to go up. But that is not what we are getting now. And this is a sharp reaction to the upside. And if you look at it, if you say, oh, it's a correction of an ABC, it is not. And that is pure manipulation. From that point to this point, and back to this point, 161.8 is here, it has been taken. This is not correction. So this single move is just a single move to the downside, an impulse to correct this entire run to the upside. So this is like a wave 2. And that to me, because if you now look at the retracement, the retracement is occurring at about 61.8, just slightly below 0.618. So, which is, if for now, I don't think that price is going to take this low again. So if we take anything to buy, so it means that, or if you're going to sell Euro USD, it means that you must find this as the support. For now, this is like a 1 and a 2. We are building this to break up. For now, we are saying that probably we may have done a 1 and a 2 here. Have we done a 3, a 4? So that's where we're going to go to. Let's look at the 1 hour time frame. I'm teaching us on how to execute this trade now. Knowing that this had gone beyond, it has gone beyond, this had gone beyond a 61.8 extension to the upside, taking this as a 1 and a 2. So let's see what this is giving us. At this point, so we shouldn't be looking for weakness in the dollar. A fourth wave from here, if we're in a fourth wave, we should know I think all you can do so this will be the limit of the fourth wave. So all you can do is to wait for this move to end. Wait for this move to end. It's going to end. I don't think it will break out of here. They might break out of here, but correct now, start correcting T. So we need that correction. But once you break the low of these to the downside, then that will now give you, it's not a pullback anymore. It's going to be a triple correction, an ABC correction, and you should now look for your buy up for more upside. So we need to take this. You don't want to take action from here. You don't want to continue to buy DXY from here. You want to wait until it breaks this area, then come to, you know, like a 1 and a 2 to go up. Now taking that to euro dollar. Also on euro dollar, what is possible? On euro dollar, what is possible now? If you had not closed your sell, your buy that I advise that you close on Friday, you may still leave it, but it's going to be a short buy. So on euro dollar, what do we expect? We expect that now we're going to correct for more downside now. And the first area of 100 is around this area. Around this area. This support here, resistance here. Then the next place we're going to go is around this area. So if I bring out my drawing quickly, what we should expect is this. We may get to buy around 1.03850, or the price may still come down to around 1.01940. So that's what we should expect from the dollar. So with that, we are looking for, on the lower time frame now, we are looking for a pullback to sell. We are looking for a pullback to sell. That is what we should be doing. We are looking for a pullback to sell. So let it pull back. Probably this pullback here, this pullback, of course, didn't get to 618, but over 0.5. So we can say that is enough for wave 2. So let this go up some more, just like I showed us on DXY. So let it go back some more. You have to recalibrate, and let's allow this to go up some more. Probably break this area. Let it break. Let it break. Let it break 1.07350 before you begin to look for another sell. Of course, you don't look for sell blindly. Let it correct. If you're able to catch a complete correction, fine. That's what we're going to do. On Nzdusd Usd, if you are in that trade, Nzdusd Usd is the same. Nzdusd Usd. What is possible here on Nzdusd Usd? If you go to 4-hour time frame, we're looking for further sell now. On Nzdusd USD, we are looking for it to correct without breaking this top, then look for further sell, further fall. On USD JPY, that's the trade we are in, USD JPY. Two things are possible here. We may have started already to come to downside, even though you can see that the way other ones, gain to the upside, their gain isn't like that here. But again, two scenarios are possible. If the price continue to go up, corrects a bit deeper and fall, or the price should fall to break this point, we need to break 151, 250 or 260. So once we break this level to the downside, what the price will do is to correct up and continue to fall. But if the price pushes up from here, then definitely it can take this top. If it takes this top, then look for reactions around 155, 400. So that's where it's going to go. So those are the two possibilities here. Is that it goes up to take the top, look for reactions around 155, 400, around this area. Around this area, 155, 400 is around this area. But if it breaks low, then it will correct to fall. That means it's not taking the top anymore. So those are the two scenarios for USD JPY. If you are in from the level I gave last week, from top here, you are good. So all you need to do, once you have the price breaks down and turns positive on the initial entry I gave, you can exit that because price will break down, go up again, then look for proper second entry. And this one the first one will be a good entry here. Then the second entry is after breaking this low, second entry, you gain the second entry that way. If I bring up my drawing, like I said, this area, 154, 155, 400 is where you can look for reaction to the downside. But once we take this area, 150, 151, 200 or 250 to the downside, then the retracement, then for that drop. On gold, so what do we expect on gold? On gold, what we expect in the immediate on gold is that now we are sure that we are correcting big time. This is a big drop. What is going to happen is that probably this one will drop further to the downside, go up one more time without taking this top here, without taking to 2763. So without taking that, then it's going to fall more again to the downside. So in the immediate, we may fall to around this area, then to finish this correction to the downside here, buy to this area, then fall. So you should, if you have small accounts, wait for this one, let it correct to the upside around this area, and look for yourself to drop. I think with that, I've come to the end of today's update. Bye.